बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम नहमदुहु व नसल्ली अला मुहम्मद रसूलिल्लाहि करीम. This problem is related to matrices. Determine a non-singular 2 by 2 matrix A such that A cube is equal to A square B minus 3A square, where B is equal to, in first row element are 4 and 1, and elements of second row are 2 and 6. We are given that A cube is equal to A square B minus 3A square. First of all, I pre-multiply this equation by A inverse. Pre-multiplication y minus A inverse. By this, A inverse A cube is equal to A inverse A square B minus 3 A inverse A square. Take one power from here and A inverse A becomes I. On taking one power A, and remaining power of A is equal to A square is equal to this operation done here, then we get I here and only A, and we here minus 3, also we get I into A. When we take A from here and make this value, and again we know that multiplication of identity matrix with any matrix becomes that matrix. So the value of this matrix becomes A square, and applying this formula again we get here AB and minus 3A. Again I taking or pre-multiplying y inverse, we get A inverse A square is equal to A inverse A B minus 3 A inverse A. As we know, we can write this value as A inverse A to A, also A inverse A and B. Multiplication of matrices are matrices possesses associative property. Multiplication possesses associative property. So, and value of A inverse A is equal to I. So I write this value as I A is equal to I B minus 3I. We know that I A equal to A and I B is equal to B, and write this in next page. So I write this value as A is equal to B minus 3I. We are given the value of B, so I write the value of B. The B is a second order determinant 2 by 2, 4 1 2 6 elements minus 3 I is identity matrix. The element of identity matrix are 1 0 0 1. Leading diagonal elements are 1 1 and off diagonal element are 0 0. First of all, we should take 3 inside this matrices. So 3 multiply to all the elements of matrix, so we get 3 0 0 3. After it, subtraction of matrix, we know that the corresponding element will be subtract from 4 minus 3 and 1 minus 0 and 2 minus 0 and 6 minus 3. By this we get a 1 1 2 3. We know that by direct or shortcut method to finding the A inverse, only we should interchange this value. This is only applicable in second order determinant, and change sign of these two value. But other method are also available, so you should apply to find the inverse of any matrix. There are many methods. You can choose any of one. So I write this direct value by interchanging this value and changing the sign of this value, or you can write it as you can write it as A I. Take a matrix and convert. If you convert this into I, then this value becomes I inverse. So I write A 1 1 2 3 and 1 0 0 1, same order. This identity matrix have same order. We have to convert this in identity matrix. I will apply same in the operation in the row only. We have to apply operation row only. We have not allowed to. We have allow operation in the row. So first of all, here element must be 1, but there is also present 1, so we have no need to convert this, and value of this must be 0. So we take this operation R2 minus 2 times R1, because when we multiply in R1 2, this become 2, and when subtracting from R2, 2 minus 2 becomes 0. We get here 0. We want to 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1. I want to this matrix as this. So first we apply this operation. This matrix equivalent to A I equivalent matrix, and there is no change in the R1, so I write R1 without any change, and change this value 0. This becomes 2, and subtract from here we get 1, and this become 2, and subtract from 0 we get minus 2, and there is no change. So also in this element only we have to find here only 0. So subtract R1 from R1, take operation in R1 minus R2. A I equivalent matrix. There is no change in R2, only change in R1. So write first R2 here without any change, and R1 minus R2. 1 minus 0 becomes 1, 1 minus 1 becomes 0, 1 minus 2 becomes 1 plus 2, and 3 becomes 3, and 0 minus 1 minus 1. It is partition. This is equal to I, identity matrix, so this value is inverse of I. Therefore we can say that A inverse is equal to 3 minus 1 minus 2, 1, which is equal to this value, which I write by direct method. In case of 2 by 2 matrix, you can directly find this value. Thank you very much indeed for listening me. وآخر الدعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.